and welcome back to the Run Like a T-Rex YouTube channel. Another week begins on the old Project Sub 50. Early start again this morning. It's about 6:05. I tell you what, the risk of depressing everybody now that it seems to have flicked over to September. Haven't the nights, the morning's gone darker. So yeah, 6.5k easy on the cards today. Be just a gentle plod, I think, because I've been a bit neglectful of mobility work and stuff, so I feel like I'm running on somebody else's legs. So nice and steady, and then have a good stretch when I get home. Right, let's get plodding. Right, so that's 6.5k done, fairly steady. I've been carrying a bit of a cold on my chest, probably why my so everything just feels that a little bit difficult. That would explain my heart rate at Park Run on Saturday, where it's basically 180 the whole way around, 186 on the big hill on the second lap that I had to stop and walk up for 20 metres or so, just trying to let myself recover. So yeah, trying to not get too discouraged. I'm putting the work in. I just don't feel particularly fit at the minute, so I think it's just nature of getting back into it, not feeling 100% anyway. It's early morning. I'm not particularly a morning person. I'm not grumpy, I'm just generally a bit dopey. More than normal before anyone else chirps up. So yeah, so let's go have a good stretch, have some breakfast, shower, and yeah, maybe I'll give my legs and stuff a good blasting with the massage gun tonight as well, just to get them loosened off. So next race will be tomorrow. Today it's Tuesday morning, so it's the 6th and final summer handicap race at the Memorial Park, so looking forward to seeing my Massey clubmates. 5k, so it's yeah, should be a bit blasty, but funny enough actually I was planning on running it to a pace just for practice, and trying to do it to 4:45k's. Looked on my training programme, said, oh, you're in a deload week, so only 4 miles easy this morning, and 5 5k tempo session on Wednesday to 4:45 a k. So yeah, funny how it works. So yeah, looking forward to that. Hopefully do a bit of filming for that as well. Yeah, so started the week how I want to go on, and ready for handicapping, and just I think it's a 5 or 6 mile long run at the weekend, so nothing major. So maybe a deload week's come at the right time in terms of how I'm feeling, so just get miles in the legs, get back into the routine of things. Kids are back at school today, so that naturally just brings us into a routine anyway after the holidays. And then yeah, we'll ready to properly get after it again next week and start building up. So thank you to Dave Goodwin and Scott Curtin at Massey's, by the way, working really hard in the background to try and get the Massey Ferguson 10k to go ahead. So that's now been formally announced, so that's great. So what I'll do is I'll keep putting it in the link below, so if you want to Draycott water, should be nice and flat, so if you're after a 10k PB, which is what I'm obviously doing, then yeah, wouldn't be a bad shout. So yeah, ready for the next run. Second run of the week ready. Final handicap race of the year, so quite handily is 5k, which is what I've got on my training programme. So time to see my club mates, give it some beans, go from there, and hopefully my typical pre-run nervous stomach calms down, because I always feel nauseous. It's even worse when I'm racing. Any tips greatly appreciated. Hopefully marmalade sandwich and a gel will keep me going, because I am Hank Marvin. I'm ready for me dinner. Well done. Good running, Kev, well done. Right, that's handicap done. I did my usual trick, went off way too hard. Yeah, it's intention of doing sort of 4:45 k's, and when you're 600 meters in and you're doing 4:10 k's, and I just couldn't really recover. It just, yeah, heart rate went through the roof. It was from about 1.5 k on, it was between 183 and 186 the entire way. I don't know whether I was a bit congested last week. I don't know whether I've just got a bit of a cold that's not quite breaking. I feel okay. I felt a bit ropey last week, but my heart rate, I just feel like I just feel not very fit at the minute. So it'll shake. The idea is not to be fit now. The idea is to be fast in 5-6 weeks, whatever it is. So I've just got to be realistic with myself, and you know, as hard as tonight was, it got me working hard. So yeah, it's one of them. Really good to see all my Massey club mates tonight. Really enjoyed that. Shout out to Kev Hinson and Andy Popperwell, who I had a bit of a ding dong with in the final sprint, which I could have done without, to be honest. If you could have overtaken me 200 meters earlier, I would have had absolutely no part of a sprint finish. So yeah, it's all good fun, competitive nature and Blake's what we like. So yeah, ready for I think I've got 5-6 mile long run to go, so I'll do that Friday or Saturday, something like that. So yeah, get after it, go and have some dinner. I'll see you in a bit. Right, time for run 3. So it's now Sunday. For those of you who are teachers or parents, well done on making it through the first week back in normal routine. Early alarms and kids that are just generally a bit more tired. 1 down, 7 to go till the next half term. So yeah, felt good to be back in it, although I could have happily sworn at my alarm every morning. Yeah, back in routine, kids at school, wife back at work, back at swimming lessons, which was good for the kids and entertaining for me and the wife. Watching Eddie in particular, he kind of he's only 5, so you know, with his big back float on, he sort of runs along, so he sort of swims along like he's riding a penny farthing, which is hugely entertaining. And hey, maybe an opportunity for a new YouTube venture. We'll try swim like a Victorian. So yeah, 8k on the cards, nice and steady. Sun's shining at last. Let's get cracking. Question for the sort of country lane runners amongst you. Obviously the highway code, and I think the green cross code, so you should walk towards the oncoming traffic. So we drive on the left, so it's actually walk or run on the right. However, in the countryside, where the hedges are tall, there's no footpath. What do you do on a bend? I kind of, as you can kind of see, I'm running on the towards traffic, not that there is much, but on a bend I typically try and look behind me and drift back over onto the normal side of the road so I can go around the bend, and then once it's straightened out again I drift back across. but I've no idea if that's the right thing to be doing. It's find myself between sort of a rock and a hard place. Well, better that than a hedge and a Ford Focus, but you know, you get the idea. So yeah, what do you recommend? Because it's I always try and have my wits about me. I don't typically run with headphones in. I run sort of au naturel, so to speak, with just my own drone inner monologue keeping me going. So yeah, let me know, you know, slight bending, drift across. Just conscious of cars aren't going to have much reaction time if they're coming towards me, and yeah, just need to try and have my wits about me about what's behind me. So yeah, that's this week's question of the video. What's the right thing to do? There's way more experienced runners out there, so yeah, let me know. Am I right doing the right? If I'm doing wrong, by all means tell me and put it below. Other commenters might see it and I'll try and respond to it in the next video. Right, now we've finally got a bit of downhill. It's Kenilworth half marathon, Great North Run Day, so massive shout out to everyone who ran at either of those events today. Kenilworth half was my first half marathon 12 months ago. Brilliant event. If you've not done it before, give it a go. Kenilworth runners put on an incredibly well marshalled, well supported and well organised event, and yeah, they're obviously of Rayleigh Adventures fame, because that's where they're both members. But I noticed yesterday they had members volunteering their Saturday to go out and litter sweep the route to give a really good account of themselves for people out entering the race. You know, races are a big commitment in terms of organisation and the volunteers you need. But on the actual day itself, to have members give up their Saturday as well to go and litter sweep, this one, let's be honest, may very well go unnoticed, because you don't, well, most people don't notice an absence of litter. You'd only recognise the presence of it. So yeah, massive shout out to them. Hope the event went well. We had, I think, 12 of the Massey's Massive taking part, as well as 19 at the Great North Run. So I know a few PBs, so Martin Rubery, well done mate. I think you've got was it a 4-minute course PB? Emma Eastwood, Grace Aitken, PBs, Rich Middleton, PB as well, so well done guys, awesome work. And I hope you've all had a cracking day up in the northeast. I know you're all having a celebratory rehydration meeting at a pub afterwards, so hope you've enjoyed that, and safe journey coming back, because apparently roads on Friday were a bit grim going up. So yeah, well done. And if you're still feeling fresh, there's still places in the Massey Ferguson 10k on the 13th of October. By all means, give them a go. Right, so that's run 3 done. 8k, sort of steady, comfortable pace it said. But after a day of, we were sorting the garden out yesterday, so shoveled about a ton of gravel, maybe a ton and a half, something like that, between front garden and back garden, so hamstrings were feeling it today. So, but I got out there, got it done. And yeah, it's just putting miles in the legs, isn't it? So another strong week, 3 runs done. Yeah, emphasis speed work now, so probably need to try and give it the beans on one of my speed sessions this week, and yeah, go from there. So thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, drop a comment, I'll come back to you. And yeah, if you fancy it, 13th of October, sign up for the Massey 10k, link is below. I'll see you next week. Bye.